Remember when we flipped this turtle over? That was fun. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we finished off giving some supplies to Kevis about adding in Levinuses, and this time we're here at Colony Lambda to figure out what we can help with. The autolevs are key to Lambda's defense. Make sure they're ready to deploy at a moment's notice.
I know, Sparks, chill out a bit.
Autolevs, which sounds like it's just discussion topic rather than a quest. And over here, shouldn't we really get on with investigating what to do should Kevis decide to use the new weapon against Lambda?
Relax, Tion's Law managed to destroy it. We don't need to worry about Lambda going the way of the Orion Mountains.
The Orion Mountains. Get information on that. And we can keep going along here. We've been mining tons of ether out, it seems.
Yeah, with all that energy at our disposal, we've got nothing to worry about. If anything, it feels like we should have more of it than we know what to do with, but it's better than the alternative.
Bountiful ether. Get that extra information. Hello. We grabbed that a long time ago. Right? Yeah. It's gotta be just above us or something. Oh well. So, Koji came up with some scheme to mine out more ether.
Just where would we be without Koji? He's also the one who's been putting pressure on Commander Izzard, right?
A bountiful ether pot, do.
And now we know things.
We do now know things. Thank you. Oh, it's just over here. Okay. Hi, Moraine. You're from Tau.
Did you see the Levinus they sent from Colony 30?
I think at least. Yeah, of course. How's it working out? Is that any use?
Uh-huh. It's a real help. Colony Lambda is pretty light on Levinuses right now. I'd say the support from Colony 30 has really saved our skins.
At least I thought she was from...
It'd be rude not to.
Maybe not, though.
These are lying around everywhere.
Gets us some more silver coins. Alright. We picked up a gold coin pretty recently, so I was wondering if we were at that 99 for the one accessory. Alright. That was like all the information we have at Lambda. I thought I could make that jump. I couldn't. Whee! Oh, just jittering around. And on we go to the Lambda Canteen. Beep boop.
I'm starving. Got anything I can
And
eat?
for some discussion, yeah,
This
that makes sense.
reminds me.
Autolevs! Say, those Autolev majiggers are pretty nifty, eh? Colony Lambda was once defeated by Colony 13, owing to their special tactics. Commander Izzard must have been deterred from fighting head-on and requested them from the castle. The autonomous Levinuses, you mean? Yes, historically the colony has performed admirably, and was a contributor to the quest being granted. The commander then used the Levinuses and prevailed over Colony 13, and they remain garrisoned at Lambda. If they work without needing a dedicated pilot, that in itself is already a big help. Now for some reason they're all down in the tunnels. They do have the advantage of safely operating in places which would otherwise be very dangerous for humans. Not that Mastificators still ever came up with the idea. Indeed, I'm sure Commander Izzard figured out this particular usage scenario very quickly. Yeah, well, I gotta say, I'd prefer not to have to fight him again. As far as I'm concerned, I'd be much happier if those mutters just stuck to mining rocks. My Land's voice is gonna change every time.
About that thing.
So these are all mountains. To be honest, I kind of expected them to be a little more mountainous.
Yeah, makes you wonder whether someone misnamed the place. Approximately half of the formation has been lost to annihilation events. Kevis Castle's Annihilator made a dent too, adding insult to injury. Well, thanks for the reminder, mate. I don't really want to think too long about that snuffing doomsday device. Truthfully, neither do I. Makes you wonder, though. Do you think one day the entire world could just go up in smoke like that? Not in our lifetimes, I don't think, but maybe decades or even centuries from after we're gone? It's probably unavoidable, isn't it? Yeah. That's like the deep, deep future. I don't think my brain could take me that far. Well, we're still fine, but a lot comes after, ages and ages after. They'll be kind of snuffed, huh? Most definitely. It might seem like that's nothing to do with us, but that isn't quite right. What we do matters. I'm with you. Can't just look the other way, pretend we don't see the effects of our actions. It would make you feel bad. Oh, you're capable of feeling bad. I should mark my calendar. I'm being vulnerable, you ass. Get the sparkle up with the cheap shots. And finally for our quest. This is Colonel Lamb has been raking in the ether lately. Yeah, some bloke called Koji's meant to be behind it all. He seems to have pressured the commander personally. Sounds like Koji. They've always had some ether, I thought. Mind it, didn't they? They're saying that there's a huge amount of it now. It takes some skill to produce such results in that length of time. Accomplishing something like that in Colony Lambda, it's no small feat. There's so many colonies that never have enough ether, and here's Colony Lambda sitting on a hoard of it. They're saying they have too much, even. Can't they share some with other colonies? Yeah, what's stopping them? How about we ask them ourselves? I'm curious too, let's find out. And they surplus supply. Which, if we can leave now, we go and talk to Koji. Hello, Hideo Kojima. What you got for your supply? Hey, what can I do you for? I heard you were doing well for ether at the moment. Do you have any ideas how you're gonna use it? Ah, you wanna know? Yeah, we're sitting on more ether than we can collect. The work's been going better than we could ever imagine since we perfected the ether probe. Oh, they must have greatly improved the efficiency of your mining operations. Me and Varen are the minds behind it, and a more effective way to find ether channels. Not bad? It's done wonders for our ether stocks, but yeah, lately it's a bit excessive. What a problem to have, right? Oh no, we have too much ether, how awful! If we've got too much, why not use it? Okay, let's think about this. Any good ideas? I'm Sheriff really in one of the colonies. Suggested that, but it was rejected. It doesn't benefit us. Telegram for the survey branch is pretty stubborn about this stuff, so there's not much way around it. Okay, let's think about this. Any good ideas? Don't need to know the need? I'm sure we can just give it away for free. I made a similar suggestion, but the sergeant shot it down right away. She's not cruel, but she's very by the book, shall we say. Whoever wants it most. Unless we got some kind of compensation, we never get Telegram on board, not to mention captains like Sif. If we can hammer out more concrete criteria and narrow down the possible recipient colonies, then maybe. I really can't just be sitting on this ether supply surplus like you said. It's a real problem, certainly. How about narrowing it down to the nearby colony? Tau? Don't need Tau. We won't get anything out of trading with them. No good. How about, 30? No, they could probably pay us back for ether and Levis tech. Man, you're never gonna shift that ether at this rate. You need solid justifications if you want to get approval and convince the top brass to back you up. If there's not a colony like 30 which can pay us back in kind, we're not just gonna get the okay. Well, not a faff. I agree. Ideally, I'd like to be able to distribute it more widely. But that's not really my job, and without any other bright ideas, I think we'll have to settle for this one. I'm the same way. You can get your ether's worth, though. Agree to the plan, yes? What are you thinking? Sell through Nopon. There's only one way to ensure that you get a fair price and avoid incurring extra work on your side. And that is... Nopon, who travel with the caravans. You sell through them. There's always demand for ether. Trading in it should net plenty of profit. And you have the added benefit of utilizing Nopon trade routes. Colonies suffering from ether shortages are sure to be somewhere on their itinerary. Yeah. Talk to the Nopon, I'm sure they'll be happy to buy from you. They won't have any trouble selling it. That's a great idea, we should do that. This way Lambda gets to sell its ether and the ether-starved colonies get to buy from Nopon. But you're gonna need to get some kind of approval for it, aren't you? Yeah, I'll put the request in. Well, just like that. It's better to get the ball rolling straight away. First we have to open talks with the Nopon, the merchants preferably. We can take care of that if you want. Would you? Of course, no trouble. And there's a Nopon trader near the entrance to the colony. Thanks for this.
Would you believe it?
To the Lambda Trader Pon! This actually might require you to be at level 2 affinity with Lambda. It's very easy to do, because I'm pretty sure it's basically guaranteed if you get Izzard. But still. We'll talk to Kitty first, though. Meow. How's it looking? Well, this is my first time tinkering with a Kevesi 11, so I'm not entirely sure. But if you look past the exterior, the guts are really very similar. In fact, I'd say that everything points to them being built by the same individual. I mean, we've seen that Mobius are kind of working with both sides, so that's, of course, concerning. What's going on? What's everyone all together? There's something we'd like to consider purchasing. Meh? And what that? Cody Lambda surplus ether. It's
Specifically, we'd like you to buy the ether colonies, the ether colony Lambda can't use, and sell to other colonies. Intriguing. Ether supply of colony Lambda very ample. But decision of Zoka. So you ask Zoka. Zoka is settling accounts in area at the moment. Zoka will be around ruins of Seymour on Orion Trail. She decide whether purchase a go-go or no-go. Okay, we'll ask. Can't just get the okay right away. You know, while we're here, we can also explore that side, which we haven't gotten, and I just realized a tick mark that I don't normally have. Whoops. I'll get to you in a moment. Welcome, welcome. It's something you want? No, we'd like to discuss a possible business deal with you. Zoka, much happy to talk business deal. So what friends bring for Zoka to sell? No concerns Colony Lambda's ether. Zoka, see now. I'd like you to take it as far as possible into as many other colonies as possible. Not okay with friends? Sell price may be higher if friends keep ether to themselves. A lot of colonies are in need, so we'd like to entrust it to your best caravan. Ah, Zoka get gist now. It's true that Zoka network of associates spread to many colony. It's not much work if friends only want to sell ether. Much appreciated. Now as to the specifics, Zoka leave details and price leaving to Specky friend. Are you sure that's fair? Zoka happy to buy an asking price of friends. Zoka love nothing more in the world than to sell ether. If you're okay with that, we'd be very grateful. It's most funnest thing for Zoka to sell ether in many places. When you're dead, Koji will be able to discuss the finer details of the deal with you. Okay, Zoka go later then. We'll go and report back.
Always nice to see a new
Not quite yet. Miss Wing made cuisine for much, so tired to eat raw fruits and veggies. Now it's time for make do, but when day off arrive, can go to Colony Lambda to stuff belly silly with proper food. Napalm cooking.
Interesting news.
We get to talk to Mananner. Good old Mananner. But while we're here, there's, we haven't gone up there as of yet, because, well, I mean, we couldn't slide on railings when we first came around this way. So just because we happen to be in the area, can help to just examine a little bit. I'm thinking that probably before we go into the final, either before we go into the final dungeon or like some of the first things of post game, I'm just gonna go through like every region entirely, point out things of note, all that good stuff. Difficult areas to find, cool views that aren't just secret areas, because of course secret areas are gonna have cool views. That's kind of the point of them. Oh my god, I can't even climb up a ladder properly. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna go through every region, and I might just sequester it up. I don't feel like that's the wrong use of sequester. I might just pick it apart based off of, certain areas, like the Orion Tunnels would be a video, Everblight Plain and Izana would be a video, so on and so forth. We slide on over here. We get up to... Oh, hello! You're level 82! Huh. I didn't see those guys there. I'm gonna cut away until I can successfully get that barrel, because I want rewards. Not too difficult to actually get around them, just, stick close to the side. And it's pretty easy to get into this container. Which will give us... Really? That's it? Is the optical headband good? Chronological. Crit rate by 32 is actually pretty good. That's fine, I guess. Honestly, really disappointing. I guess this is mostly just for the, what was it? The Agnian Assassins, Impringle Sandu and Godlike Craster. What names? What top tier names? There is another unique monster that's in this area that we'll be able to get to pretty soon. Oh, speaking of, that's something I forgot. Of course, I didn't get the Soul Hacker last time, from Navigator Helios. Reckless attack, boosts damage dealt, but reduces max HP by half. Upgrade goal, I think, boosts it to 50%, and max HP by half. So, it's fine. You have to grind Helios a little bit, but
Not a huge deal. At some point, I'll off-screen go through and get all the upgrades for everything, but that'll not be for a while. Did you have to talk to them? No. Hi, Koji. Did you manage to talk to them? It looks like Zoka's all for it. Great news, thanks. I'm always amazed at how quickly the Napon caravans can make decisions. Considering we had to trudge all that way to speak with our boss, wasn't all that quick, really. You know, that's still faster than anything gets done in Colony Lambda. We're not at war anymore, we need to take care of our allies from now on. We can't keep doing things this way. I don't know. Lambda has to change, and the time is rapidly approaching. Living like this, tangled up in rules and bureaucracy, it's just not sustainable. One thing at a time, Koji. Yeah, sorry. Thanks anyways. I'll get Ether sorted out as fast as I can. Apparently that was very fast. After negotiations with Zoka, an agreement was reached to sell surplus Ether at the Napon caravan.
Would you believe it?
Real quick like there. We'll talk to Koji while we're here. What's up? Something on your mind? Well, I was just thinking that what Lambda needs, more people like you can take swift, decisive action. I mean, if the colony can't respond to things flexibly, then sooner or later... Yeah. We'll talk to Sif while we're here as well. So it was you guys that helped Koji out, huh? Correct. We judged that it would be for the best. Sheesh. Run by us next time. We're a little more rigid in our rules and regulations around here, you know. It's by following the rules that we build some solidarity in the colony, yeah? Koji's as easily led as he is enthusiastic. Okay. I'd prefer if you didn't take it upon yourself to get him worked up like that.
Would you believe it?
It's a real weird sentence, but okay. Just while we have a little bit of time, I'm actually going to cut away again so I can properly pull up the notes on it. But we're going to go through and get all of the food stuff sorted out that we can. How about you, Whitby? Got some grudge with Lambda too? Well, we were never going to please everyone the way things are. And we draw much closer together, they can just see things from the commander's perspective. Alright. So that's pretty nice. So just give me a moment before we pop on over to Colony 9. Alright, folks, it's time to speed run some colony dinners. Starting off at Colony 9, we pop on in here and go to order food. First of all, Baked Spongy Spud is now available, which I don't believe gets us anything. But I will double check. This is because we have completed
Is everyone finished?
Reasons to Evolve. Yeah, it doesn't give you anything. Any second ones don't get you anything, but still 50% collectible boost is very nice. The Epolta Veggie Beans will give you a 20% CP boost and require 800 bucks. And the Banana Meal is Festy Spicy Zest Beans, which are a 15% CP boost and a 5% collectible boost. Pretty decent. It's fine.
Time's over.
Then we can pop on over to Gamma. Well, that does actually remind me of something. Just give me a moment. As we head on over to Gamma, we'll have to take care of the thing next episode. We have Meat and Veg Laclati, which will give us... Do we have... Man, it's fine. I don't know if we have everything. It's fine. Which will give us Stringy Wingy Veg Laclati, 5% XP, and 15% enemy gold.
Has everybody had their fill?
I don't care if we're losing a little bit of money. We have plenty.
Now then.
And we have a lot of things that we can sell as well. Moving on into Fornus, we'll head on to Colony 30.
More travels?
Which, if we just quick get on over here. The thing that we get from Colony 30 is the Brisky Breezy Toasty. 15% enemy drop boost, 15% collectible boost. Pretty decent overall. Can I actually check what meals I have? I have no idea. I could probably check it if I go into the cooking
I'm just gonna
itself,
lie here,
but
and you can't stop me.
that takes work. Yeah, the fish fillet toasty gets you the risky breezy toasty. Again, 15/15 on enemy and collectible. Enemy drop and collectible. Which I think is rarity of drops rather than anything else. You know what? I'm lazy. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I decided. I'm just gonna pop in here, see what one I missed, and I'll go to that one. So, cooking, we have... Things is in the way that they are. Yes. Okay. And does it say where they are from? No. Okay. So, okay, I'll go in through, like, this. Bananas Battle Soup is from default. You'll have 5 and 5. Kerfluffled Torpedo Wraps is from Colony 4. Gets you a 10 and 5. They actually have this marked down wrong on the wiki. Risky Breezy Toasty is from Colony 30. Gets you 50% enemy drop, 15% collectible. Full-filling Crispy Grill is from Colony Iota. Gets you 25% gold and 15% collectibles. Festy Feisty Zest Beans, as I said, 15% CP, 5% collectible. Stringy Wingy Veggie Laclati is 5 and 15. Tau, I think we might have missed. No, okay. Squishy Fishy Grill Wrap. Good lord, these are difficult. It's from Lambda. 15% XP, 5% collectible. Well-dressed Mactha Salad is 10% gold, 20% enemy drop boost. Mild Sizzle Fizzle Stew is from Colony 11. And we'll get you a 20% CP boost and a 10% collectible boost. Creamy Dreamy Fish Pie is from the Colony Mew Canteen. Where is this one at? Oh, okay. And then I knew I was missing some. It's the ones in the city from Mishiba Canteen. So we'll go and pop those in. Is this... There's Mishiba Canteen.
Head out.
So if we just pop on over here. There is actually 2 things from this, although I don't remember if we have both unlocked right now. We'll be actually, like, exploring through the city a decent bit later. It's not gonna be for a little while before we actually do our city folk stuff.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks.
Okay. Okay. The Aquapaza a la City, 25% XP boost.
Been waiting
And that will get you the Cerise Caprice Aquapaza for a 20% XP boost and 10% enemy drop boost.
Shall we embark?
Ooh, a new
And then
recipe.
there is
Can't wait.
one other that's from here, but it's not available for a little while, I think. Yeah, not available for a little while. I think it might be related to Affinity. That is when you can get it,
Next on the list is...
but still. But with all of those taken care of, next time we continue our side questing ways. Not actually at Colony Tau. This is a quest that I missed in Gamma that I double checked on. But until then, see you guys later.